Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. At the end of the last bonus episode, we of course made some more progress and getting more power stars from the newly obtained Comet Stars. And in this bonus episode, we are going to continue on in the kitchen where we will find more comets. Let's go ahead and pull ourselves up here. And as you can see, it looks like we have one more galaxy left to complete. We have all these other galaxies finished, and it looks like we have a Fast-Foe comet in orbit above Beach Bowl, so let's go! Fast-Foe comet in orbit. I don't think we've seen this one in a while. We haven't had many of these, but we're now going to take on Fast-Foes on the Cyclone Stone. I love that. It just does something, just kind of rolls off the tongue very nicely. But as you can see, we are now revisiting a familiar mission that we did way back in, I guess, the beginning of the Let's Play when we first visited Beach Bowl. And as you can see, we are now spawned on the Cyclone location. This area was available to us just at a much later part of an earlier mission that we had, of course, here at Beach Bowl. And as you can see, we are now navigating the Cyclone area. This time we have to deal with the Tox boxes, but they are on full speed. So these guys, I have to say, are a lot more threatening and a lot more aggressive on the Fast-Foe Comet mission. Because if you didn't think they were dangerous and pretty scary looking before, the fact that they move at, whatever, twice the amount of, or, double the speed they did before or whatever, makes them even more of a threat because these guys are just vicious. But if you are pretty good at 3D platforming, such as a game like this, then you shouldn't have much trouble at all. With some, well-timed long jumps and just being, very aware of your surroundings and making sure the Tox boxes are not going to stomp your butt, you can pretty much get through this with no problem. And as you can see, we are already at the end. Break open that crystal, please, and give me that power star. Very nice. You just got to ask for it, and then sometimes you can get it. Nah, it doesn't always work like that, but we are done. Mission complete. We're going to pull ourselves back up, and as you can see, every galaxy is 100% complete. We are now done in the kitchen. It's a nice sight to see. Now it is time to revisit the bedroom because we have some more galaxies to finish up in here. Taking a look at the map, we have a purple comet in orbit above Freeze Flames. Let's get this party started. I'm just so cringe. Yes, so another purple comet in orbit, and I have to say, we are now taking on purple coins on the summit. One of my favorite purple coin missions. Because we get to revisit the summit that we did in a previous mission way back when. Yes, I have to say, this is probably one of my favorite purple coins missions, just for the simple fact that we are once again able to scale around the entire map. And I have to say, I really do enjoy the fact that we are pretty much given free exploration of these galaxies. I looked in the water, but there were no purple coins. I can't really do that. So yeah, so essentially he's just letting us know we do not have to worry about going in the water. Of course, it's ice water or cold water, whatever. So we're going to take damage if we, of course, jump into it. So that's kind of nice, the fact that we don't have to worry about purple coins in there. But we are going to go ahead and activate the Ice Mario ability because that will pretty much allow us to reach a lot of other purple coins that we normally would not be able to if we didn't have it, of course. There are a lot actually down here on the surface or on the this lower area, but of course the majority of the purple coins are going to be up here. Of course, we're going to come back down for those other ones. I did not miss those. I just want to go ahead and grab these up here and then save these bottom ones for later because I believe the power star actually is given to us at the very bottom of this area. So let's see if we can make this, and of course I ran out of my ability. Go and grab that purple coin, but we'll have to go and jump on those other water fountains or other water spouts here in a little bit because of course there's more purple coins up in that area. But for now we'll go ahead and focus on the ones that we are able to reach for right now. Some of these are kind of tricky, but for the most part they're pretty easy. But yeah, like I was saying, I do love the idea of giving you essentially free roam of some of these galaxies like we did. Of course, we had the purple coin mission back in, Honey Hive. We had the one in Good Egg. Good Egg was more of like a linear, you know, you just go from launch star to launch star and then from planet to planet, and you just essentially are kind of collecting a few, you know, your purple coins kind of in like one little get-go. However, in these galaxies, they literally let you explore every square inch of the entire galaxy, and I love this because you get to kind of revisit some of the familiar sites that are familiar, you know, environments that you had visited before in the game. And this is one of my favorite galaxies, of course, in the entire game. So being able to just scale, you know, this entire summit from, you know, bottom to top is pretty nice. You know, you get a, of course, we get a, we'll eventually be able to explore the very top of that summit that we did in one of the earlier missions once we get back over there. But for now, we're going to go ahead and climb up here. This is actually where, oh man, I ran out of Ice Mario. Yeah, I'm going to need Ice Mario to get up there. All right, now that I have Ice Mario once again, we'll go ahead and try to get up here before our ability runs out. But yeah, what I was saying is this is where we actually fought Baron Burr. There's a few purple coins up here, so we want to make sure we actually collect every single thing up here. That way we don't have to come back up later. But what I was saying also before was I cannot wait to climb the top of that giant summit because we have, of course, more purple coins over that way. I just love being up there, man. It just feels like a nice... I don't know what it really makes me feel like, but it just has a nice vibe to it. Hey, we have Green Toad. We haven't seen him in a while. What's he doing with his little pickaxe? Frozen Peak. Ah, how nice. I love that Green Toad just kind of pops up out of nowhere. I feel like that's the one Toad I feel like we barely ever see. And he just kind of pops up in the most random, you know, moments. So that's kind of funny. Now we need to go ahead and grab Ice Mario again because if you remember those two water spouts we did not platform on top of, we need to go find those again so we can get up to the top of the summit. And they are right down here. Let's see if we can actually do this. Perfect. And this is what we need right here. Time our triple jump and we are up there. Do not forget this purple coin because that can be easily missable if you get, you know, kind of crazy and you just shoot through that little sling star too quickly. You can miss that one. But now we're going to grab Fire Mario because, of course, we have to go ahead and blast these snowmen away. This one's actually blocking our path. Of course, there's a purple coin there. And here we are. We are back on the summit. So we're going to go ahead and scale this beautiful area again. Very beautiful mountain. I love it. I don't know what it is about like snowy and icy mountains and icy levels in games. Like I just love, especially in 3D platformers. Like I don't know what it is. I kind of, you know, feel the same way about like Banjo-Kazooie. I remember exploring Freeze Easy Peak for the first time as a kid. It felt like I was like entering Narnia for the first time. It was quite an experience. Like it was very amazing. And I don't know. And maybe it's because I was always a fan of like wintertime. Not necessarily wintertime, but like Christmas is my favorite holiday. Winter's actually not my favorite season. Fall is. So I don't know why I like the snowy and icy levels in games so much. I just feel like, especially in like the Wii games like they really understood what it took to design a very beautiful looking like snowy level. And a lot of games do this as well, but this game does a very good job of capturing just like the atmosphere of like if you were actually in like Antarctica or like somewhere very, very cold, or like maybe Mount Everest. Like this kind of resembles Mount Everest in a way, and I love how they kind of there's so much scale to this place. I mean, look at this. Like you can literally see all the way from the top all the way down. It just looks like a real, like we're actually climbing a real mountain. It's just so awesome. But anyways, enough of me buttering up this game and it's a lovely aesthetic. We're gonna climb to the very tip top here because we have a few more purple coins to collect. And of course, I would fall off. Alright, so now we have finally reached the top of the summit, and as you can see, there's no power star for us, but there are purple coins and Captain Toads up here. The summit. It is always the pure essence of challenge that burns. Leaping from here will take you all the boldness that you possess. Make sure it's a long jump. So Captain Toad's essentially hinting that we need a long jump all the way from the top of this thing, the top of this peak down. You can see those little planets over there. That's kind of cool. But if you look all the way down there, you will see a couple purple coins. And the only way to reach those is like this. Yeah, fortunately, they are pretty forgiving in this little fall here. Because once you long jump, you can pretty much really angle yourself very easily to where you land those, so pretty easy. But I don't know if there's any more. I think there's purple coins down there. That's actually where we were before. We're gonna take this sling star all the way back over to the beginning, and of course they hid 2 coins right there that we would easily miss because we slide right over that thing when we first enter the galaxy. But we have a few more purple coins to get down here. We actually missed a few of these, not intentionally. I just wanted to kind of come back for them later. And there's one over there. We'll get that one here in a little bit. But for now, I want to focus on the ones down here on the water. And it looks like I actually missed one right there. I'm silly me. I don't know how I'm missing some of these obvious ones. But we're actually going to go ahead and head over here now. And we're going to collect that purple coin right here. Take this sling star here. And we'll have some more purple coins to find up here. And this is where we're going to slide down. Might as well take the extra life shroom. We don't really need it, but it's there. Why not grab it? They're giving it to us. You're giving away stuff for free. Of course, we're going to take it all day long. But now we're going to go ahead and drop down here back to the water. And now we're going to go ahead and grab these purple coins that are just kind of placed in these little random little these little ledges or whatever you want to call these things. I don't know what you want to call these little platforms down here. But of course that coin, the question mark, reveals a bunch of regular coins. So we can go ahead and collect as many of these as we can. And let me see if I don't die here. Actually need to go ahead and grab my ability again so I don't freeze to death in the damn water. But let's go ahead and grab this. Bada bing, bada boom. Grab that purple coin with a nicely timed, horrible time jump. I guess I didn't do it right there. Come on now. This one can be kind of tricky, I guess. You just have to get like right on, you know, jump at the right time essentially. But we can actually wall jump right up here. And as you can see, there is another trail of purple coins up here. Take this sling star. That'll bring us back up here. We were up here before, but aha, I knew I missed something. So a little bit more closer to the edge of this little cliff, we can find some more purple coins. We have more toads just kind of snoozing. And yellow toad's doing what he does best, napping. Well, at least blue toad's concerned about the things to be concerned about. Catching a cold out here. It's probably not a good idea to fall asleep out here. Just an idea. Where are these other purple coins at? I think they're missing 3. Where are they? Not sure. Not down there. Oh, there's one down there, but that means there's 2 others somewhere. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and collect this coin that we missed somehow down here. I'm going to somehow get onto this platform, and then if we jump the right way, we can grab that thing. Come on now. Give me a break. Give me a break here. Just let me make this. Come on, Mario. Do your thing here. Supposed to be the king of jumps. What are you doing? Come on. All right. Thank goodness. And that is ours. We have 2 more to get, and I'm not sure where those are. Are they up there? Huh. I do not remember where they are. I don't know why I'm blanking here. Alright, so I am such an idiot, but I just want to first get a nice view of the top of this peak one last time before we jump down. And that wasn't as epic as I would like it to be, but what we have to do is actually go back over here where we fought King Baron Burr. Because that's his full name, of course. And I am silly, and I feel like a fool. Want to get a nice little view down there. Or of the little beginning area down there. But what we actually need to do is grab... Well, we don't really need to grab Ice Mario. But we need to go in here. We need to break these crystals because they are hiding 2 purple coins that are literally just smack dab right freaking there. I can't believe I missed those. But that is the last of the purple coins, and we are done here. The last time we are going to be visiting this wonderful galaxy. Beautiful galaxy. I just love the way this freaking area looks. I don't care. I love it. I'll act as weird as I want to. But now all we got to do is go ahead and grab our prize, which is conveniently placed all the way at the beginning area. Jump on Purple Toad's head because it's fun to do, and we will grab the next Power Star. Very nice. Moving on to Dusty Dune, we have one last mission to complete, and it is a Purple Comet mission. Purple Comet in orbit, and it is the purple coins in the desert. Gonna get hot. All right. So this is the purple coin mission of Dusty Dune. This one, from what I remember, is kind of a pain in the butt. All right, so that did not go well. I was actually about to just talk about in that first attempt how kind of difficult this mission can be, not because of the placement of the purple coins, but because of how freaking easy it is to get hit by these tornadoes that are freaking blowing those rocks and those stones and crap at you. Yeah, I don't know why. I always get, see, I did fine there, but it's much later on when you get towards the end. For some reason, like some of those tornadoes are hard to get like into and fly because some of them like will blow around like these stones and crap, and they will actually damage you if you don't jump inside the tornado the right way. So you'll actually take damage by just trying to fly to get some you know, specific purple coins that you need to fly to. So that was kind of my problem. So this is actually my second attempt doing this, so we'll see if we do this in a much less stressful fashion. But yeah, what I was going to say is this purple coin mission is very easy. Again, we're not timed. We don't have to worry about anything like that. We don't have to beat any clock. It's essentially just not falling into the sand, which was one of the other things I was going to point out. And again, those freaking tornadoes. And sometimes you can screw up your you know, flying jumps when you fly. You do the little arm twisty thing to the tornado. You can kind of screw it up if you land in the wrong way, or like you don't time your flights, which I guess that might just be a me thing. I'm sure no one else has a problem with this. But anyways, we're trying it again. We're already almost halfway done. Again, very easy purple coin mission. You just have to be very, very careful because your platforms are very narrow. Like your whole like this whole section is just very, very narrow. And there's just so many easy ways to fall off. You know, the platforms fall into the sand, this, that, the third. So you essentially just want to make sure you do not die. If you can manage that, then this mission is very easy and you're probably not going to have any other issues. Because again, the purple coins are pretty much given to you in a linear fashion. There's some, again, you have to fly to, like you just kind of saw how I did, you know, in the first few purple coins we had there. But for the most part, again, nothing too crazy about this one. Pretty straightforward. There is a switch we will have to hit again like we did the last time we were here at this mission in Dusty Dune, where we have to raise these little sand platforms. And of course, we'll have to hit that switch on the opposite side, come back. I actually think that's where they put your... or that's where they place the power star when you're done at the end. So this part right here can be kind of annoying because, again, look how small the dang platforms are. Like coming through here, you know, before we just kind of had to get from point A to point B, but now we have to really be careful because we have to collect every single purple coin in sight. And again, the placement of some of these purple coins are not hard to get to. It's just a matter of like, you just have to be freaking careful of where you're landing and how far out you go, falling into the sand. Like, I mean, especially like, because I got to like, I was literally at like 80 coins. I kid you not. Like, I was almost done. I was like at 85 purple coins on my last attempt. And I died. And I had to start all over again. There's no checkpoints, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, again, they're easy enough to where you really shouldn't have that much issue with it. Like, if you know, a couple attempts here and there. I just don't think you're going to be spending all day on this mission. But that's enough about me talking about this freaking mission, how hard it is, and how easy it is or whatnot. We're going to move right along, and we're about done here. So we're about 3/4 of the way done. Again, this is about where I got, and I died, so I'm going to try not to do that. And it was these guys right here. As you see, those big rocks, like they have like all those... They have two big rocks that rotate around them. And of course, if you jump into it at the wrong time, you can hit those rocks, and that's how I died. But I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to move on. I'm, you know, going to save the tears for later. But anyhow, we're going to go ahead and finish things up here. We're only 12 coins away from victory. Let me grab this one, and then life will be good, because the rest are going to be pretty easy to get. Now that we hit that switch, and we're kind of on a timer here, I'm probably going to have to go back and actually hit it again. So let me see if I can grab these purple coins up in the air. Very nice. And I missed one up there, but that's okay. We can do it again. Just jump. Oh, right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. Those freaking rocks, man. Get out of my way. Just get out of my way. Let me finish this mission. I'm not going to die this time. Not going to die this time. I'm going to die. There's one more coin up there. I have to get that coin. This is where things get very intense. I don't like this. Yeah, let me actually just go. Yeah, see, I gotta reset the thing. Mario's tired and I'm stressing out now. But no, in reality, this isn't that bad. I just gotta avoid those rocks. I have to get that one coin up there, and I'm so scared. Every time I have one hit and I have to jump into these things, and especially knowing that I'm this freaking close, about 5 coins away. Okay, get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. All right, very nice. Good tornado. Okay, anyways, I'm being weird. I need to stop. But anyhow, we are just about done here. So all we got to do now is essentially just hit the switch again, travel back to the opposite side again, and I believe that's where the final 5 coins are. Yeah, Toads, you guys are just not helpful. I love how they're just like watching me struggle. Like, come on, you guys can do something. Come on, the adventure is already over. This is the freaking bonus star. Like, these are the extra stars. Or at least that's how I play the game. I wait till the end of the adventure and get these. But anyways, let's just finish this up. Let's stop with the craziness. Here's our final 5 coins. I don't know why I'm acting like this is tough. It's so easy. Come on. All right, purple coin. 3, 4, 5. Boom. Simple as that. See, guys, there's nothing to it. I don't know why anybody was freaking out in the first place. I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to stop being weird, grab my star, and get the heck out of here. Let's go. It seems that we have a fast foe comet in orbit. What shall we do? Well, we shall take on the fast foes of Toy Time. Yes, our fast foe comet in Toy Time Galaxy is here. And we have the Tox boxes again, moving at full speed. These guys are, I guess, full of caffeine. They're very caffeinated, ready to go. Let's do this. We're going to do this. We're going to go ahead and get this done. And show this game who the expert of the freaking game really is. We're pros. And oh wow, I'm glad I didn't get hit there. I don't think I've ever jumped on top of that freaking block with those things moving. But all we got to do is light all these flip switches back up because we've done this before. But of course, these guys are moving way faster than they did before. Good thing we have our friend Gearmo to do absolutely freaking nothing. Lousy freaking robot. No, I love those guys. I can't hate on those guys at all. Gearmos are awesome. I just have to put that out there. But focus on the freaking task at hand. We have to turn on these flip switches, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to focus on just that and only that, and we should be okay. We should be A-okay. So let's go ahead and turn this sucker on. Move right along. And yeah, the Tox boxes, man. These guys are very, they're just mean. Like, they really are mean. Like, come on, let me through. Let me through. Let me through. Okay. And I feel like, I kind of understand what it feels like to be a fly now. And like someone has a fly swatter and they're trying to swat you, man. They're trying to freaking kill you. I understand. Like the stress of a fly, man. I don't know. Like that would be stressful now that I'm thinking about it. Like I feel like the fly right now. Like Mario currently is the fly. The Tox boxes are essentially the fly swatters. I don't know. I understand their pain now. I really feel it. But anyways, enough of me goofing around. I need to go ahead and find these last flip switches. I just have to... I talk a lot when I'm nervous about the weirdest stuff. It's really weird. But anyways, let's see if we can angle our camera in a way where we can maybe somehow see where we're going here. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, lovely spikes of death right here. Wow, that was glitchy. Jump on over you. And it's on one of these. Oh, right here. On the other side. Wow, that was very, very close. I need it a little bit too close for comfort here, but I believe, are these the last 3? I think they are. We may have another group of 3, actually. I might have bit my tongue there. Ah, of course. Oh, they're all the way over there. Okay. We essentially just have to platform across this freaking thing. Avoiding near death here. I get all the way to the other side, and we will be done. And where is it? Is it over here? Should be. Yep. Voila. Here's the last 3. Coin. Nope. Just kidding. Just kidding. It was all prank. This whole video was a prank. Come on now. Where's the other 3? It's always on like at this part right here where I'm like, I don't know why I get lost. But I spent a lot of time wasting on this. Look how. Okay, so we're gonna go to the bottom of this blue platform, jump to the orange block. And is this it? Right here. Yep, here they are. Last 3 switches. I knew they were here the whole time. It was all a joke. Got that coin for a little bit of health, and that is it. That is our power star right there. Right there in the open. Let me grab this sucker, and we will move right along. Get over here. Get to the right gravity side, and we are good. That is it. And that is going to do it for this bonus episode. So next time on Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy, we are going to continue with the Comet Stars until we get to our final number 120. So until then, I will see you later.